Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to our membership engagement video. I'm here with President Dr. Angela Cheng-Lai.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thank you.
So today we're going to talk about hobbies.
Yep. Yeah, sure. So one of my hobbies is painting. So specifically watercolor painting. Oh, so I want to say that maybe back like 15 or 20 years ago when I had a little bit more time, I like to do Chinese watercolor painting. Maybe I can describe this painting
that you created.
Yep, yeah. So this is a very beloved flower for many Chinese people. So this is water lily. So the reason why we love water lily so much is because water lily actually grew out from the mud, right? But then still, so even though it came from the mud and like dirt, but still it grew up to be a beautiful flower. It blossomed to a beautiful flower. So basically the meaning behind is no matter what background you're from, you have the ability to become something beautiful, to become something very capable. So that's why Chinese people love this flower so much. And I love painting it because it's very meditative when you do watercolor, because it takes a lot of time, a lot of concentration. And also, I would say that when I do watercolor, it's almost like a flow. You don't think about anything else. You forget all about your worries. You know, all you concentrate on is that one moment when you're painting the flowers. So as you can see, there are a lot of layers of colors. So even though you see maybe one color or another, but there's a lot of gradation. So you have to do a lot of layering. The only thing I can describe it is maybe like putting on makeup on women. You know, so you have to do the foundation first, and then maybe you have to do powder, and then maybe like then you have some glitter and then toner or whatever. Like, I don't really know completely, but I would think that it's kind of like very similar to doing makeup. A lot of layers, a lot of thought process and creativity into making a Chinese painting. Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ducks, right? Has anybody ever seen these ducks? So they are called Mandarin ducks. Now, I know that some of you may say, wow, these are so colorful. Are they for real? Yes, they are. You know, they are ducks like this. Did you know that, Jamie?
I didn't know that. I've never seen it before.
You know, I think at one point they had these ducks in Central Park in New York City. So these ducks are actually very popular for Chinese people because supposedly these ducks, they mate for life. So they are very faithful to each other. And I mean, of course, the male duck is very beautiful, you know, so colorful to attract the female duck. Yeah. And so this is like a very lucky symbol, you know, for Chinese people, especially when people are getting married. This is like, you know, a very common gift to give people a picture of Mandarin ducks to wish them that their marriage will last a lifetime, that they will have a lifetime of happiness.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How long would you say it took to paint this?
Oh, now, so because there are a lot of layers, it takes a long time. I would say that you have to have a lot of patience because you have to wait for one layer to dry before you can put on the second layer. Wow. So it's not like, oh yeah, even if I can sit there for 10 hours, I can finish in one sitting. I can. So I think that painting really teaches me a lot of patience.
Right.
You know, is that, okay, you paint the first layer, and then you wait, you know, wait for it to dry. Sometimes it takes a few hours to dry, then you put on the second layer and a third layer, and you know, maybe after the third or fourth layer, then you will have something. So I would say that in this painting, you know, some of these, like the flowers, probably got 3 layers of colors, and then the leaves has maybe like, oh, maybe even 4 or 5 layers, some of them. So it does take a lot of patience to do watercolor painting, but then it's also very meditative. So, you know, it keeps you calm and you know, you just kind of flow with it, and then you forget about all your troubles. So it's a good thing.
That's great. And when you say watercolor, I can't imagine that this is watercolor. It's so bold.
Yeah.
But you showed me some paper here.
Yeah, yes, yep.
And the paper is incredibly thin.
Very thin. Oh yes, it's like a rice paper.
The rice paper.
Yeah, very thin. So just imagine, we did our painting on this paper, and then you know, as you can see, that's why sometimes it takes like a few layers, you know, to get the color. You know, you can see the color after a few layers, and this is very thin.
Wow.
Yeah. And by the way, so of course, you cannot display it like this because this is too thin and too fragile. So they are actually master, maybe you can say that they're master artists out there. Their only job is to put glue in the backing and put it on another piece of paper, you know, so that it has like a nice backing, so you can actually display the painting properly.
Right,
Yeah.
just like this.
Yes, yeah.
And
so,
frame it
Oh
in the
yeah.
glass.
Oh sure. So you know, putting the backing on is like an art form in itself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So this is a lot of patience. You know, the different layers. Maybe I put it on here so we can see a little bit better. So as you can see, also a lot of layers on the leaves, right? You know, different layers of colors and a lot of different gradation. And the flowers, you know, same thing. You just kind of gradually put the color outside.
It's so intricate and so much
yeah.
detail. I can't believe it's watercolor.
Yeah, yep, yeah. So I really enjoy doing this. I mean, if I could, I would make a painting for everybody.
Aw.
So everybody can have a Chinese painting.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, and so now this is actually the color, this is more traditional. This one, the color is very muted. But for me, I actually love color. So a lot of times I would do something very colorful like this one. Oh, I think that this is the right side up. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is
So this is
gorgeous.
like more
So
colorful.
vibrant.
Yeah. I would say that this is very non-traditional, the way I painted this. But I love colors because colors make me happy.
Yeah.
So, hey, you know what? I can be unique. And so now, as you can see here, there are different layers of colors. So, oh boy, I think I did this painting probably like 15 to maybe 17 or 18 years ago. But as you can see, over here, there actually you have to, I believe, put the blue first on this flower. So you have to paint the blue, and then you add in the red color to kind of see this shadow, and then the gradation. So then you have like a red flower like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Right. And of course, my favorite color is actually purple. Purple's my favorite color because I just feel like it's a very mysterious color, but at the same time, it's a very joyful color. So that's always my favorite. So whenever I have a painting, I always have purple in it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And there's different purples too.
Yep. Yes.
One
Yes.
as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Lots of purple.
Yeah.
Yep. For sure. Yeah. So so that's one of my hobbies. And so of course, another one of my favorite hobbies is to engage with you guys. So that's why I'm hoping that we will have more fun and engaging activities as an organization. So I get to see more of you guys. And we will have many wonderful activities together.
Great. Well, thank you so much for meeting with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.